So we have breaking news, y'all. Excuse the dark live, but was in the bed and I received the report that Tamar Braxton attempted suicide today. So according to the blast and all of the media outlets that are reporting on it, that she had took a lot of pills, and they're saying that this was an attempted suicide. So I am sending my prayers to Tamar Braxton. I'm sending my prayers to the Braxton family. This is just breaking, like literally breaking news. I just got it to my desk and I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm definitely sending prayers to Tamar Braxton. Everybody is covering it. Of course, I don't have more details that she had took some pills and apparently they had to rush her to the hospital, that she was found unresponsive. So it's a really a challenging moment right now. So I'm definitely sending my prayers to Tamar. And this year is just a very trying, testing year. I think a lot of people is going through it this year. This is a very trying moment and a very testing moment for a lot of folks. But they said they had found her in the restroom unresponsive. So the blast was covering the story as well as that way. So that's what a lot of folks were saying. This problem, this is a lot. And apparently she had was tweeting about stuff about to get real soon on her Twitter about a day or two ago. So clearly, we're dealing with a terrible problem. So I'm definitely sending my prayers to her. Her boyfriend found her, and everybody is just talking about it. I had to cover this story. I was about to go to bed. But one of the things, I was just talking with somebody that was depressed. I have a friend that's dealing with depression now, and he asked me, he said, Wiley, how do you get out of depression? You have to change the way you think and surround yourself with positivity. You just cannot be in a house and indulge in your thoughts without being active. You got to be active, whether it's picking up a book, whether it's listening to music, whether it's getting creative. And let me say this, sisters and brothers, it is nothing wrong with it. So Tamar Braxton apparently tried to, commit suicide. This is a suicide attempt, is what they're saying. I'm reading an article. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the article. Give me a second before I can read it. Oh my God. What did I do with my laptop? So, yes, I just heard. Give me a second so I can pull my laptop up. So I'm just reading right here as well, getting y'all notes. And there we go. Give me 1 second. Read it. Her life was charged and everything like that. So I'm definitely covering this story. This story is just breaking news. I'm getting it as well as everybody else. All of the details is not out. I don't know how she's doing, but she was found unresponsive. She was transferred to the hospital. So give me a second while I can read the article. I'm pulling up my laptop. Sorry, you guys. It's the dark live. I do not feel like going and hooking up equipment. Her life have changed so much. So give me a second while I pull this up. People is like DMing me, child. This is a very rough year. But let me tell you, gotta get busy. And I'm gonna say this to say this again. I've said it with close friends. I even said it on this channel. This pandemic is bringing out the best in folks, and it's also bringing out the worst. So give me a second. I'm on my laptop. Give me a second. Give me a second. See if I can pull this up. Y'all, bear with me, y'all. I am just lost for words right now. And Tamar, she follows me on Twitter. And this is like, okay, that's a little better. So Tamar Braxton, allegedly, according to the reports, her boyfriend found her unresponsive. So give me a second while I read it in the article. Give me a second while I pull it up. I am so sorry, y'all. I really don't do a setup like this. But since this was... Hold on, give me 1 second while I pull this up. Pulling up on my laptop. You guys, I am in the bed. I blew up my air mattress. And child, trying to take down this air mattress and do this. Give me a second. I'm not on my... Okay, I get it right here. Okay, oh my gosh. Everybody's reporting on this. Okay, the blast put it on it first. Okay, let me see what the blast post. Give me a second. So the blast post this. They're very credible. All right. So they're reporting that Tamar Braxton rushed to the hospital after a possible suicide attempt. Tamar Braxton was rushed to a Los Angeles hospital after being found unresponsive. Sources believe it was a possible suicide attempt. According to sources, uh, Tamar was staying at the Will's Cars or is it Carton residence in downtown Los Angeles near LA Live with her boyfriend David. I don't know how to pronounce his name. We're told David found Tamar unresponsive and called 911 to report his girlfriend had been drinking and taking unknown amount of prescription pills. Sources say he believed it was a possible suicide attempt. Sources say ambulance arrived at the hotel and transferred the reality star to a California hospital in downtown LA. LAPD confirmed to the blast they received the call around 9:45 p.m. in regards to a 43-year-old female who had a medical emergency listed as a possible overdose. Officers are following the woman to the hospital for further investigation. So you guys, as clearly as you will hear this is a lot. This sounds very. I don't see Tamar trying to commit suicide, but we don't know her personal life. Her boyfriend was there with her. I don't know. I don't trust that. So I'm definitely going to have more dealing with this story. And how do you deal with this? You got to make sure that you get your mind and stuff together. You never know what these celebrities are going through. See, you be trying to want this love and this fame, and there's no telling what you're going through. Like I'm gonna tell you this. I really hope Tamar Braxton is okay. But I will tell you this: don't take medicine and alcohol. If you got problems, it's nothing wrong with taking yourself to the hospital. Going to a mental hospital, there's nothing wrong with doing so. It is nothing wrong with putting yourself out, nothing wrong with putting yourself in a mental institution if you need help. Now, about what they're saying. So a guy by the name of Mr. KJ is saying that this is not true about what they're saying. Well, I don't know who Mr. KJ is. He claims to be Tamar family. Will send that to me in an email. I don't know who a KJ is. Child, y'all about to make me take down this air mattress and get to my computer because I can get some more facts. This is breaking news. So as you all can see, sounds like a Nick Gordon to me. He's on Storm World's Live. Okay. Oh, so he's a family member saying that. Why would a family member go on somebody live? He's on his StreamYard saying that. Going his stream or somebody in Tamar family saying that that's not true. Oh my gosh. And he's verifying that how? How's he verifying that's somebody family member? That could just be random. Somebody named KJ. It's weird. Child, oh my gosh. So somebody randomly on his StreamYard saying that it's not true. Let me see what this trash is doing over here. Give me a second, you guys. They about to make me put on some clothes. Let me see. Hold up. See, when bloggers be so thirsty to get random people on their lives like this, give me a second. I'm going to have to get up for real, for real. I am about to get up and do some investigation. It's probably got leaks. Well, we know it got leaks, but what I'm trying to say is, yes, let's do some sound like some Nick Gordon. Just definitely do sound like some Nick Gordon stuff. But I definitely don't believe that that's a family member. Like, come on now. Child, I don't see. Come on now. Well, we checking out her page. She claiming that she had an allergic reaction to prescription medication, but it's still like all of these blogs are reporting attempted suicide. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all about to see the behind the scenes. Give me a second, chat. I gotta go to my battle station. Hold up. Hold up. Let me deflate this air mattress for a second. Air mattress. Did y'all hear that? Hold up, we got breaking news. I gotta get up out this bed. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh, hold on, let me get my laptop. Dang. Give me a second. Californians, get it. Funny saying it. Give me a second. She had quite the size. Well, Carson, it's nice. Give me a second, you guys. All right. Do they think that she's bipolar? I don't know that she's bipolar. I don't know anything about her mental health. You guys? Child. That's a fabulous hotel. Don't get me wrong. That's a nice hotel, but it means nothing if you mentally not there. I don't care how nice the hotel is. If you're mentally not there, I don't care how fabulous the hotel. The hotel can be so nice. You know what I'm saying? It can have gold trims in the ceiling, gold trims all on the floor. But if your mental health is bad, there's no telling. It's like it is no telling. So saying saying like, oh my God, it's a nice hotel. That means absolutely nothing. Like for real, for real. Give me a second. Okay. Had to get to my battle station. Excuse me. All right, that's a little better. Literally, I am in the bed and I get woke up with so many notifications. Dang. So let me see. I'm gonna open up the phone lines too if anybody want to call in. Oh, dang. This is crazy. I'm about to go into her old post and do some digging on her Twitter where I figure share all of her hair. It was something. Yeah, because she did shave her hair. But she's on a reality show. But again, child, I know Tamar wasn't right. Battle station, you ain't playing. Yeah, I'm at the battle station. So let me go. First of all, let me check her Twitter. Always check people's social media. Check people's social media. I'm already live. People is late. Let me check her social media. I'm going to Tamar. Her last post on her social media, as you can see, she is following me on Twitter. Let me put this down like this. Her last one was 9 hours ago. No, because we back in quarantine. Did you all decide on a new name yet? She said, no, we were back in quarantine. I was waiting for you to review. Told you it works. She promoting, set your reminders. Brand new quarantine couple. Now this is the boyfriend. He look like he can't be trusted. I don't know. I got my suspicions on him. I'm side eyeing him right here. I got my on here. I'm side eyeing him right there. The last thing is that and that, but I am side eyeing. They probably was partying, and somebody probably did too much. I mean, everybody is live, honey. I said I'm gonna be live too. Now, do y'all want me to open up the phone lines? Do y'all want the phone lines open up? Don't say yes and don't call in. So, do y'all want the phone lines open up? I saw a post. I was waiting on them to go live. Let me check her Instagram. Let me check her Instagram. Let me check her Instagram. Her Instagram. Oh damn, I'm getting like 3 messages. Let me let them know I'm live now. Oh wow, I'm getting all these DMs. Okay, so apparently, for the people who are just joining in, Tamar Braxton had allegedly a suicide attempt, according to the brass. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read the neighborhood talk two. They released it as well. They got on here. Tamar Braxton rushed to the hospital after a possible suicide attempt. Yes, that's what I need on my team. Anywho, I'll get to that later. They was like, neighbors, you know what a person's going through. According to the blast, Tamar Braxton has been rushed to the hospital and sources believe it was a possible suicide attempt. Tamar Braxton boyfriend David found her unresponsive, called 911 to report his girlfriend had been drinking and taking an unknown amount of prescription pills. So it's been drinking unknown amount. My question is, who was all there? Why you let your woman just drink like that and do all that type of stuff? Like, come on now. Come on now. Like, why do you have all that stuff? So I really hope that she's okay as well. But as you clearly can see, it's a lot that's going on. Stores to arrive at the hotel and they're transferred the Wiley store to the hospital. So I'm getting the reports as well. You guys, this is all breaking news. So I'm gonna say it again. This is all breaking. Like literally, this is breaking. I'm getting it as much as possible as I can get. I mean, everybody is talking about this all over. Let me go on Twitter and read some of these tweets because I know she's trending worldwide. Yeah, she is trending worldwide. And Tamar Braxton apparently has been rushed for a possible suicide. So it was a possible suicide attempt. Everybody's in there, so they're sending their prayers to Tamar. Yes, covering. Uh, Give me a second. I'm responding to some people, telling them to get up and do some digging. Okay. She allegedly attempted suicide. Yes, she allegedly attempted suicide. So I'm definitely sending prayers to it because I didn't want to put on there suicide attempt and all that on there. I said I'm sending prayers to Tamar. So we are sitting here. I see a couple of folks there. They're sending their prayers. A lot of folks is some people is sending their love. I do see B Scott. I'm gonna read what B Scott wrote. B Scott wrote, Tamar Braxton rushed to the hospital after a possible suicide attempt. Hers. She ain't did nothing but copy and paste, honey. But anywho, let me not roast and gag. This is a serious matter. Tamar Braxton has been hospitalized following a suicide attempt, according to sources. Tamar Braxton stayed at the West Carter residence in downtown Los Angeles near LA Live with her boyfriend David Alfonso. Did I say it right? Alfonso, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And said, we're told that David found her unresponsive and called 911 to report his girlfriend had been drinking and taking an unknown amount of prescription pills. Sources say he believed it was a possible suicide attempt. Sources say the ambulance arrived at the hotel, transferred the reality star to California hospital in downtown LA. Earlier, Tamar and David were scheduled to do their couples and courting YouTube show. Instead, a message was posted on their page regarding, hello, y'all. Unfortunately, your girl Tamar is under the weather today and not feeling well, so we will need to postpone today's show. Don't worry, it's not COVID. We're sad because we had a great show lined up for you today, but next week show is going to be even bigger and better. So sorry for the inconvenience. We know many of you look forward to the show every week, and we'll make it up to you next week. A spokesperson for Tamar also told the Blad Tamar has had a rough, Tamar had a very rough I'm sorry. Tamar had a very tough emotional day. More information will be coming in the next few days. Please pray for her. We're praying for Tamar and the Braxton family. So I want to say this, though. Mental illness is real, and we must take heed to your health and get some help if you are suffering mentally. So do not take drugs. Do not consume alcohol. If you're struggling mentally, when you take prescription drugs and alcohol, that's only going to make the issue worse. You're not going to feel better by taking those substances. You can't self-medicate with those toxic consuming that. So you have to go get help. Go to a psychiatrist. If you have to go to the ER and tell them you need help, it is people that are there to help you. I've been there. I've been in those shoes. I've been in those places where I just want to end it all. I've had medication right here. I just like refill like earlier today, refill my medication. So I have it right here. I got my Zyprexa and I also got my Benadryl. So please take, if you have to take some medication, but don't take alcohol. So I don't drink no alcohol. I don't consume no marijuana or no alcohol because I take my mental health very serious. Even if I may skip a pill, I make sure that I don't take no alcohol or don't consume with no weed. I'm going through that now. My depression suck. I'm currently seeking help. Yes. So when you go seek help, let them know. Talk with somebody. Let them know. But please, from experience, it is not good to be depressed and drinking. You're only going to make your depression worse. You're going to make the voices worse. And if you're smoking and drinking and depressed, you're only going to make it worse. So please go seek treatment. I've been there. I've been in depressive modes like today, but even before I started this got on live, I was actually reading my Malcolm X book. So I don't know what I did with it. What did I do with that book? I was actually reading. Yeah, I was actually like reading before I started because usually if I can't sleep, I would just read a couple of chapters. And so Nikki at Night went live, and so when she went live, of course I went live, and I said I have to sit here and report on this stuff. And regardless of what it is, I've been in those throughs being depressed, and it got to be rough when you're a celebrity. But let me tell you, you cannot get that false reality of folks being a fan of yours. If you're mentally not there, you got millions of fans and still suffer mentally so please, there's nothing wrong with getting a psychiatrist. It is nothing wrong seeking treatment. It don't make you weak. It actually make you strong, and it make you smart. So please, if you're out there indulging in that negative behavior, get around negative things and get around things that's going to bring you joy to your soul. I'm having suicide for a week now, still having those thoughts. And I'm praying for you. If you're going through that, please seek treatment. Please seek treatment and know that you are important, and know that God got your back, and know that you are here for a reason, and you have to understand that purpose and find that purpose. And when you find it, work hard towards to keep that. And also, if you are going through, it is nothing wrong with going to the hospital and say, hey, I need help, I need some assistance, I can do it. And they're obligated by law to get you treatment. Best believe that hospital will have someone to get you help. So if you need it, they definitely would do so. They definitely will help you. So make sure you do it. God can be your therapy. Spirit can be your therapy, but you have to change the way you think. And you have to do so. And this ain't nothing to play around with. Because like when I was looking at this Tamar situation, this situation is very, very something. Okay, if you're going through it, it's just very, very something and everything like that. So make sure y'all get it together. I'm 100% honest with you. With the Tamar, I'm not surprised that we're yet dealing with yet another celebrity suffering, because so many of those people in Hollywood suffer even for not getting the right money, even for money trouble. It's like so much. Even when she posted on her Twitter, like in the coming week, things are going to get real soon. Like even that tweet, it's got a different meaning to it because of today. Like, I don't think nothing was right for her ever since like her marriage, her losing the show, not getting paid what she worth. That can cause a lot of depression. And depression can be cured because I don't no longer deal with it. You know what I'm saying? No longer suffer for depression. I was severely depressed. So the folks that are just joining in, Tamar Braxton is in a hospital for a possible suicide attempt. So for those that are just joining in, we received the news like everybody else. She is possibly in jail for a possible suicide attempt. So if you're in there, please send your prayers, and definitely send your prayers to it. Now, when I was going through my moment, I had to go away for a couple of weeks, and I've been in a mental hospital for a couple of times. So I tell you, I don't take it, it's a journey. You gotta take your mental health very serious. And when I tell you, I get some of my meds, I go to the thing, and I do all this type of stuff. So at the end of the day, this is something very serious. It is very is. So at the end of the day, It's very, very serious. And sometimes too, you got to take these celebrity stuff with a grain of salt, because people will do anything to drive up ratings. That she do got a show, but ain't nobody checking for that show. But in this instance, maybe the ratings will go up. So sometimes people do stuff for ratings. People, some folks, you got to be careful too, and this is why you got to be careful, like rushing and jumping to judgment, because you really know it's like so many different things. Because people will do stuff for that show to go up to. People will do stuff to be relevant when they're not really getting the buzz. Because this just happened when the real lost a person on the real. Now this could be a theory. I'm just saying a theory. I ain't trying to jump on nobody parade, but these are just theories. She is a public figure. Tamara just left the real. Ain't nobody really checking for. Ain't nobody really checking for that show that she on about the cutting the hair. What is it? Bucation, ain't nobody really checking for that show that she been on. So that could be a whole nother reason. But guess what? Sister's trending today. So we have to be careful. So I don't put none past these celebrities. I don't care what nobody say. People, when they desperate, they do desperate things. So whatever it is, I'll pray that it goes well. I never sensed that she had any mental problems. It's no telling. She probably been in so many mental institutions that we don't even know of. So there's no telling. I don't know what runs in their family. I don't know if any mental illness runs in the Braxton family. We probably would never know. But one thing I do know is, if you're going through it, baby, get you some help. Ain't nothing wrong getting no treatment. Ain't nothing wrong talking to a psychiatrist. That don't make you weak because you talking with somebody about your problems. That make you strong. If you could talk to Jesus, ain't nothing wrong talking to Jesus on your way to a psychiatrist. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. Ain't nothing wrong reading the word and letting your psychiatrist talk to you. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. And when I tell you, according to the blast, according to, let me see what TMZ, let me check TMZ, according to Neighborhood Talk, according to all these type of people, child, let me see. The only person that did not post none is TMZ. So I'm kind of sketchy. The only ones that posted, because child, you got to be careful. Now, the blast is, somebody said, I don't know how trustworthy the blast is. So, well, everybody, if you're not tuning in, if you just tuning in, Tamar Braxton is in the hospital for a possible. They're reporting a possible suicide attempt. That's what they're saying. And also, B. Scott posted it. The Blast posted it. And who else posted it? The Neighborhood Talk posted it. I'm checking for all updates. They definitely have it for the spokesperson for Tamar. Tamar said she had a very tough and emotional day. Is it because she got divorced? Who knows? What the emotional day meant, I don't know what she's going through today. But I am reading these comments and everything like that. So I'm praying. Oh, okay. So I'm reading these different comments. So that is definitely in the news. Thank you for being so real. And I'm just keeping it real. Oh my God, I feel like I'm being set up and I'm being a better person. I promise my sister, shock therapy. Is she serious? I hope Tamar not faking this. Recap. So I just let y'all know listen, I'm not going to disable her, but still unconscious. She currently on 25, and that's to be regular, like when you are definitely in doing suicide attempts. So let me tell you what happened when you're doing a suicide, if it's a suicide attempt. I've had one, had a couple. They put you on a 24-hour watch, and they will, you'll be on a 24-hour watch. Sometimes you could just be on there for a week or 2 or 3. It's whatever. But you cannot leave the hospital. It's like a 5150, whatever, different codes to different places, and you got to be in there. So I've had a couple, and they're not going to let you leave. Even if you try to leave, they will have a court order to keep you, because you don't know you're a danger to yourself, and they have to make sure that you're stable, mentally stable to leave to get discharged. So she will be in there for a little time. Since she's a celebrity, since she got lawyers, since our pockets fat, she may probably be in there for a couple of days. But it won't surprise me if she would have. So I believe it when TMZ reported. Well, only person that reported is the Blast. So let me check TMZ again. Give me a second. Give me a second. Well, nobody else I reported. Let me check all the sisters. Let me check Tamar. Okay, we check. Oh, we on Tamar. Let me check Tony Braxton. Let me see if any other sisters, even though I don't think they will be posting anything. But let me just check to be nosy. Let me check Tony Braxton. She haven't posted anything. Let me see if Tracy. Yeah, Tracy Braxton. Let me see, did Tracy Braxton post something? I'm just checking all of it. Okay, ooh, Jay, Tracy haven't posted none since April. Let me check and see if Tawanda post something. Nope, she haven't posted something to June. Let me check and see if Trina Braxton. Let me see if she posts something. And Trina Braxton is following me, so none of them have responded. So this may be a flight to her. So this came from this came from the Blast. So this came from the Blast. So when people comment on here, this came from the Blast. So the Blast got it. I mean, B Scott got it from the Blast. So this came from the Blast, and this only subject that we're talking about is Tamar in this situation. Remember, Tamar posted things were about to get real, real. I did report it on that, and I remember Daytime Tea Time reported on that and talked about that. Is those tweets still up though? I remember Tamar posted up things going to get real, real soon, and I remember Daytime Tea Time actually did a whole video about that. I don't know if those tweets still up? When did she tweet that? Is they up? Let me scroll down. Give me a second. My ancestors be our army. What day was that? I see June. I'm trying to see what day was that she posted that. Same day, Tamara quit, leaving a real. Like I know that date. Okay, because she had right here, it says that was Wednesday. So Wednesday, that was the 15th. Oh, Tuesday. Okay. I don't see it on her Twitter. It's good with favorite episode. I don't see that tweet where it say things gonna get real, real soon. So I don't see it. This is going all the way 13. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that tweet. What I do see on here about the ancestors, or maybe is that guys get through it. It's a bit. My loves, 500 jars. Keep drawing. She said, what is your favorite? Okay. May our ancestors be our army. Okay. So I'm just seeing right here. So I don't see anything that was said that she was going through it. Let me check her Instagram. Let me go check her Instagram. I don't see anything on here that say that she was going through anything. Okay, so I'm looking at it and I don't know who could have triggered this. Look at the trailer of her new show. She said she didn't like how WeTV was portraying her. I did remember that. I did remember that how WeTV was portraying her, and she did not like they're not getting paid. They get 75%. The Braxton sisters get 75% less of what the Keeping Up the Kardashians get. So I'm seeing her story. If I don't have you, they're streaming. Let me see her story. This is 9 hours ago. Keep streaming. She wanted people to stream her record. Stream. Okay, no glow. She's promoting. Nope, that was about it. So as right now, we see a lot of stuff that she's doing. I wonder. So I'm just reading right now and seeing like all her posts. Nothing that I could see that could have triggered that. So when I'm seeing on her posts, all of it is just promote her record. It's nothing negative. Um, I don't see anything. This is like one day ago when she was having a baby in here. So it's just a lot. Subliminal, she wrote notes. Okay. Well, I'm looking. Favorite song when I'm in my feelings. If I don't have you on all streaming platforms, stream crazy kind of love. She could be having relationship problems. She could be having relationship problems, or she could be having. But I try. I'm crazy. Oh, try baby. I'm looking. So, boyfriend said anything on his platform? No, I haven't said anything on the platform. So I'm looking. Mm-mm. And TMZ haven't posted. So, wow. It, this better not be no whole hoax. Child, they better release something on her page. Because TMZ didn't say nothing. They ain't got nothing about this incident. Only incident. How is credible is the blast? Do anybody know how credible is the blast? Do anybody know how credible is the blast? Go down 3 days, go on Twitter. I know Love B. Scott. Is the blast a credible site? Is the blast a credible site? Is it a yes or no? Is the blast a credible site? Okay, the blast is very credible because baby, because this bad. Cause they were y'all saying them they was about to get roasted. Wait a minute. Somebody said. Somebody said Tamar Braxton. I mean, somebody said Tasha ain't gonna have the details in the morning. Y'all, stop. Baby Tamar about to have her whole source. My source said Tamar was upset with her man. Woo! Listen, y'all boldly raise a glass to my sponsors, you know. Anyhow, but we're looking at this, and she said, which is your favorite key growing my hair or cut it off? Growth is mandatory in life. Sometimes you have to grow past engaging in conversation or relationships. This is Tamar that don't allow you to show up as your best self. I have done a lot of growing these years, and the best is yet to come. My loves, I have 500 jars left in my first shipment, and we will have sold out the first shipment. Click the link, and she was born. So she had. It's just a lot, y'all, with this situation. It's a lot, and I'm definitely doing it with this. Give me a second. People are sending. If you got anything to send me, send it to my DM. I'm going on TMZ. Come with a picture so they could just try to do it right. But I did see because they did a whole video about it. Yeah, so they did a whole video about how how the trailer. Okay, yeah. So let me see. Somebody said look at the trailer. Let me look at this trailer. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh, okay. I had to look at that. Okay, I see. I see. Somebody said still more drama to this day, but what happened when it's all white executive having all the power and telling you black family stories will get justice for my family, all of the black reality shows and narrative AP ABP negativity is terrible. I'm tired. So you clearly see like right there in here. So she was like I know you will. Don't take my post as a diss or anything. I absolutely love you and your family. I often rewatch Braxton Family Value. I see my family and yours. Sending love and hope for a TV return. Now, this is Tamar response. Tamar Slay Braxton responds, still more drama to this day, but that's what happens when it's all white executive having all the power and telling your black family stories. I will get justice from my family and all other black reality shows with the narrative of ABP and negativity is terrible. I'm tired. And also, we learned because of Daytime Tea Time that Tamar Braxton wrote the intro for Braxton Family Values, and she said she haven't received a dime. So she haven't received a dime. So definitely with it like that. So this is breaking news, you guys. Literally, fresh off the press. Like I'm looking right here. I don't see any update. Mm-mm. Nothing. Motor Scott is involved. LOL. Wow. Motor Scott Young's involved. Oh my God. See, if Motor Scott Young is involved into that reality show, I can see why they ain't getting paid nothing like they supposed to. So, well, she took that up with Vince. He was the executive producer. That's what I'm saying. How much was he really the executive producer? Because how you let your wife not get paid for that intro song? You know, that's why I said you got to be knowing what you're doing when you sign up for these shows. And contract matters. You better be knowing to sign a good contract. Give me a second, child. So I'm looking. I'm gonna look at the Jasmine brand. The Jasmine brand is credible too. They haven't posted yet. The Jasmine brand haven't posted yet. I repeat, breaking news. The Jasmine brand have not posted it yet. So let me go somewhere else. Let me go to Hollywood Unlocked and see if they posted it. Hollywood Unlocked have not posted it. Let me go to Ball Alert. Give me a second. Let me go Ball Alert. Ball Alert have not posted it. Let me go to the Shade Room. Give me a second. The Shade Room have not posted it. Only one that posted is the Neighborhood Talk. This is something weird. Let me check my email. Okay, Beasley. I mean, this is weird. Why only one blog post and only a couple of us YouTubers posted it? I'm just gonna say allegedly. Tamar probably at home cooking breakfast. Cause only let me see if CNN had posted it too. Give me a sec. I'm gonna check CNN too. Give me a sec. I'm gonna check CNN too. Yes, I don't know if y'all can feel it or not, but the ish is about to get really real soon. So you can see it right here. And this is from Daytime Tea Time. Clearly you see like on there, she said, I don't know if y'all can feel it or not, but ish is about to get really real soon. So clearly you see right here. So that was on Daytime Tea Time. So when you clearly see that was that, and she reported on that, and that was a tweet. So okay, so give me a second. I'm getting articles in it as well. Okay, child. Look, I'm going to get my coffee. Look, I can go to sleep today. I don't know what's about to pop off today. I'm about to go to 7-Eleven, get me a hot cup of coffee, child. Now they said the Daily Mail posted it. So give me a second. We getting the Daily Mail. If you send me a YouTube clip, I can't watch it. I can just glance at it. But okay, somebody got the dailymail.com. Tamar has been rushed to the hospital following a possible suicide attempt after being found unresponsive in a hotel room. Tamar Braxton. Okay, they reporting the same thing. The blast report, but they're going back to the blast. It said the blast report that David called 911 saying Tamar has been drinking, has been taking a unknown amount of pills. Damn, what the hell? See, they be trying it. What the hell? Wow. So okay, the blast reported it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Wiley. Catch that 170 clip. We'll take my new show. You can see David being so controlling at the very end. So here, scream, David, stop it. Could be David. You got to be careful. David can be very controlling. I mean, that's an African man nature. Not to say, I mean, when you deal with them African men, they can be very controlling. You got to know what you're doing. When you got an American black versus an African black, it's a difference. You got to be very careful. Culturally, they're a little bit different and more controlling than American black. I worked with the African black, and best believe they all that mouth, all that little mouth talking. Ugh. Okay. I'm at work and saw Wiley notification. Thank you so very much. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Tamar needs to be by herself a while, and David told Tamar he didn't want Vince walking in the house. You could just imagine. Oh, African men are very controlling. Very controlling. You best believe. I don't know how, but they love the bag. That's why Tasha get to say what she want to say, because they love the bag. David told Tamar he don't want Vince walking in his house. Child, it looked like Tamar went from one controlling man to another control. Only difference is this controlling man got an asset. He ain't overweight. That's what it looked like. Someone on her team leaked it and get it out that fast. My sister Mary just I'm just saying, that's what it looked like. It looked like, sis got in with a bad man. It looked like men problems. Let me see. Somebody send me a message. Sue, send me a message. Okay, I see right here. Thank you for these tweets. Y'all are sending to her. You're going to talk about the pay. We're going to talk about the pay. 100% wrote the theme song. Where is the coin? Our show is on Netflix. So this is the tweet that she wrote a couple of days before this attempted suicide. She said, are you going to talk about the I 100% wrote the theme song. Where's the coin? Our show is on Netflix. Where's the coin? 10 years on the air. We make 75% less than the Kardashian. How come there are no villains on that show? I think she's tired of the media painting her to be the bad person, and she ain't getting no money. And a lot of times, too, let me check them bank accounts, too. Because if she ain't getting that money, that could be a problem, too. I'm just saying. If sis ain't getting her coin, that could be a part of a triggering your depression. People keep saying that you a villain and you're not. It could creep up them voices. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So it could be her coins could be hurting. Her bank account could be low. Her man probably abusive. I'm just allegedly, it could all be, it's more to this story. Damn, between the Tamar story, between somebody's foot, this year have been a year. And baby, we just January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. We in the third quarter of this year. And baby, these celebrities are lit. I don't know. I think they ain't got nothing better else to do. It's a lot. Tony left Vince because of business. I don't do stress relationship at all. But I don't think you should rush into a relationship until you fully get divorced. Is she divorced from Vince? Did she fully get divorced from Vince? Let me check on Google. Let me see. Let me see if Tamar divorced. Tamar divorced. Is they illegally divorced? Is they officially okay? The singer divorced from Vince back in October 17th following a 9-year marriage. And so is they officially divorced though? That's what I'm trying to understand. Because if they not officially divorced, what you trying to get up into another relationship? Tamar Vick started dating. Tamar asked the judge to April change her marriage status to singer, and now she's finally got her wish. Okay, so let me check TMZ. Absolutely, they don't have nothing. Baby, the only thing TMZ got up on as the headline, all sources tell the blast Tamar is in stable condition, but still unconscious. She is currently under 24-hour watch in the hospital. I am shocked that TMZ didn't report on it. Only thing that we see, Britney Spears not being held hostage despite Free Britney protests. Child. Wow, they are not, they have a report on this. The only one that had a report on it is the blast. Let me go back to the blast. I'm just looking, go back to the blast. They report on it late. They said TMZ. They said TMZ asleep. They said TMZ get their beauty sleep. Sources tell the Blast stable condition but unconscious. She is currently on a 24-hour watch in the hospital. Okay, that's an update. So we got y'all got y'all update, y'all. Child, this is shocking. Tamar is highly sensitive and no longer the breadwinner. I feel is pressure from her family to be honest. Wow. Because a lot of stuff that she did dried up, but let's be clear. The new show that she got, ain't nobody watching it. Ain't nobody watching that show. You know, didn't nobody even hardly watch her when she was on Maddie's show. Until like weeks later. But anytime you gotta go in the basement, no offense. I mean, no offense. Anytime you have to go into a basement, no offense. I'm not trying to no offense. But anytime you have to go into a basement to do a show with a leaky roof, like come on. Like you already your career, I mean, come on. Like really? Would you see Tony Braxton in a basement? I mean, let's just I, I'm just saying. I mean, you know your career. I said it. I said it. Would you see Tony Braxton unclog my toilet? Bring me some sugary greens. Bring me that cherry and bring a cow over here. Bring me my black wool and bring me on the dark end. I mean, no. You ain't gonna see that. You ain't gonna see that. That ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Right after the most people the ones that's heard. Yeah, she filed bankruptcy 3 times, but it ain't gonna be real. It'll be real if she in that basement trying to get a cash app with her cash app as her username. That's when you in debt, okay? Okay, I'm just saying. It ain't never get that long for Tony Braxton, because when she filed for bankruptcy, she went on and got her a bigger house, a new house in her bankruptcy. Okay. Anytime someone mentions the Kardashian in a negative way, something crazy happened. Absolutely. Absolute man. Between Megan getting shot in her foot, she was at Kylie Jenner house. Between Tamar criticizing the Kardashians, she took a whole bunch of white pills and some brown liquor, probably light liquor, probably was brown. It's like, come on, like, oh my God. And then Kanye West said he running for president, not running for president. Too much, too much, too much. You were hitting them up. Yeah. Was I hitting them notes? like that family. It's some in that. It's just some in that water. It's just some around that family. It's like that's a strong spirit I don't want to be around. My prayers are with Tamar. I pray for her healing and restoration. Amen. I pray for that too. Lamar Odom, he's on drugs and you already that picture just showed that his teeth is gone. You know, Vince ain't got no more money. That's why she divorced him. She loved his yeah, she loved that money while he was growing up. She got all the kids messed up except Tracy. It's something. I'm looking at it. Getting as much information. I know a couple of YouTubers were live, and I immediately went live when I got it because at first I said, I'm not gonna go live, but I said I had to get up. I was up, uh, and I saw that Neek was up, so had to get up on here. So yeah, Neek went and she reported on it. So I want to give a shout out to her. She was the first one to report on it. Pray for Nick Cannon. I don't like the tone of his last few tweets. So let me go and read Nick Cannon. Excuse me. This air has been going, child. Let me go and check in. Let me see. And of course, Storm Monroe was live. Okay, I see. That's where y'all coming from. All these other people ain't live no more. Okay, because I'm like, why my numbers up this high? Let me go check Nick Cannon last tweets. Lord have mercy. Let's pray for Nick Cannon. Let me pray for Nick. I'm going to definitely have to pray for Nick Cannon. Child. Y'all can have this planet. I'm out. Now, Nick, why is you tweet? Look at this tweet that Nick Cannon tweet. Let's look at it. He said, y'all can have this planet. I'm out. I hurt an entire community, and it pained me to my core. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Then I watched my own community turn on me and call me a sellout for apologizing. Good night. Enjoy Earth. So y'all pray for Nick Cannon, y'all. Lay off Nick Cannon. Lay off Nick Cannon. This is very alarming. This is very alarming. Absolutely, it's very alarming. Very alarming. Where my other cell phone at? Give me a second, you guys. Child, I need bigger space. I need bigger space, child. Give me a second, you guys. I can't be as loud because everybody sleep. I got my crack phone, so dang, it ain't even charged. I was gonna leave from voice note. I'll leave it in the morning. Yeah, I'm definitely. Nick just overdoing it. Let's not forget he's an actor. I believe as much as I do with Will. Why y'all gotta be cracking these jokes? Now y'all about to read Nick Cannon. Yeah, I need a bigger space, okay? I also heard Nick Cannon put the location as heaven. Wait a minute. Oh my God, let me see. Did he put the location? I'm looking at his tweets right now. Somebody said, we just headed to see you. Apologize for speaking the truth. We're disappointed, yes, but you still our black brother who does much good for our community. And we love you, King. This too shall pass. They said, real man, apologize. You can't tell other people how to react or feel. If the Jewish community felt offended, you can't say you didn't. That's their feeling. And for Nick to acknowledge that this is real, I don't give ooh, these people, ooh, they all on Twitter. I'm surprised he ain't trending. Thank you so much to the producers that's out in the field getting the information. But please notify me when TMZ report on it. And CNN didn't even report on it. Let me see if CNN report on Tamar. Let me see. Usually CNN get it, but I don't think she a big of an artist for CNN. No, she ain't a big of an artist to get CNN. Let me click on the entertainment. No, she not a big of artist. They still talking about Nick Cannon. Yeah, they still talking about Nick Cannon. She not a big of an artist. Now, if that was Tony Braxton, then it would get like international press. Stop. They okay. Child, we're definitely praying. We got this news, so we definitely were checking. So I was checking it as well. Q, I read an Instagram comment saying Nick Cannon put heaven. I don't know if it's true. Let me check. I don't see it. Let me check Instagram, and then we're gonna bring this video to a close. So I do need to get some sleep. Definitely gonna get me some sleep. Let me check Nick Cannon. Let me see if you're sending me. Let me see if anybody's sending me more DMs. Any tea. If you got any celebrity gossip, please send it to my inbox. Any tea on celebrities. Follow me at Wiley Show. Give me a second. Nick Cannon. People are stressed, depressed, and overwhelmed. The perfect recipe for depression. Please pray. It's bad out here, and it's getting worse. Yes. You got to get it together. Oh, my God, Paul. He did put the location as heaven. As you can see, that's Nick Cannon. It said heaven as his location. Then it had like I hurt an entire community, and it pains me to my core. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Then I watched my own community turn on me and call me a sellout for apologize and good night, enjoy Earth. But that's to happen though. You can't take what these people be saying. Listen, they be calling me a flip flopper, but guess what? Do it stop me from flip flopping? No. Did I lose? I was actually sleeping quite well on my air mattress. I was sleeping quite well on my air mattress. So you cannot take what these people say. You've done a lot for the community. Period. You done a lot to help the community. You done a lot to you created a lot of jobs. I wouldn't know who a DC Young Fly was if it wasn't for Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know a Emmanuel Huston if it wasn't for Nick Cannon. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't even know that Spoken Reason get roasted and gagged if it wasn't for a Nick Cannon. So I thank you for that. So we should be appreciative to the help that he have been doing. And good night to those that are falling asleep. And thank you all for coming in the chat. Thank you for the love. But with that being said, it's a lot that's going to be said about this. But at the end of the day, it's good to have that conversation. He's going to have a conversation. Nick Cannon is going to have a conversation with a rabbi. So he's going to have a conversation with that just the beginning. Congratulations on that. So that's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much, that's going to go to sleep. Thank you. Nick didn't even need the money. He would be all right. He have no reason to be in info. That's why he's getting a bit backlash. I think for the greater good, he did it for a reason. I think he didn't want all those people losing a job because of him making a statement. I think he don't want all his friends to lose a job because at the end of the day, he can quit, but a lot of his friends need that check. You know what I'm saying? That's easy to say, don't back down, but if you need that check, you know what I'm saying? That Wild 'N Out employ a lot of black folks. A black executive producer, black cameraman, you got black assistants, black makeup artists, black designers. A lot of people will be affected by that. And are you willing to put those black people at risk of losing an income, money out of their family belly to make a statement? So I think he did right by apologizing. And also too, I just think that's the point of him looking at it. He didn't want all the people out of a job. It would have been a lot of folks out of a job because he employ a lot of people with these shows, and plus the guest people that come on, they get a good check. So, and I would love to see. I've never heard a rabbi speak, so I would love to hear this conversation, this public conversation. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I think it will be an incredible conversation. I think it will be a beautiful conversation. And I want to see that conversation because if you're criticizing a community by historical facts, it is, okay, now that you have the history, can you call up the ones that are currently living today and have a conversation? Maybe so their forefathers was whatever, but can you talk to the children of those forefathers and speak to them today and having that conversation? So I'm looking forward to, like, if you can criticize me or from my people history, can you talk to the people that are currently here today? So I just want to have that conversation and everything like that. I need to dissect his words on his podcast. So if y'all have that podcast what he was on before it got deleted, but if anybody got the re-upload, send it to me so I can hear what he said. Send it to me. Diddy told him to come on over to Revolt. Child, is Diddy gonna run that check? Cause MTV, last time I checked, them checks are good. You might not have no ownership, baby, but them checks are good. And I don't know how Nick Cannon don't have ownership, but he's playing chess. I think he's playing good so he can get ownership of Wild 'N Out. Diddy can sit down because he don't like to pay folks. He need to be canceled a long time ago for not giving people checks. Cause don't get me started with Diddy. Cause Diddy should have been canceled a long time ago. The way how he don't like to pay his artists. Okay, he should have been canceled a long time ago. Is that check gonna clear? Talking about come to Revolt. The way how you be giving people bounce checks on no check at all, Diddy. So before you move that, make sure you get your money up front. Get your money up front. When Diddy, anything with Diddy, you better, if he order a 6-piece, before you drop that chicken in that grease, make sure he pay up first. Okay? I don't know, because his history have told me he ain't good paying his artists. So before Nick Cannon, you bring Wildin' out over there, before you wild and out, make sure he got that green. And if I had if I had my, my side effect, I could just right then and there. So I have a new side effects. People don't even like it. It mean to say, well, he said, oh, is he sorry? I think he apologized. I don't know. You got to talk to Nick Cannon. Don't get me to talking before y'all cancel me. At least I'm just funny looking and stuff. I'll be trying to get, see, that's why I'll try to get that conscious and deep. Cause that you got to be you got to be living that life. Don't be trying to be woke for a part of your brand. Cause you got to be living that life. So let me check TMZ now. We on Tamar. Tamar in the hospital for attempted suicide. For attempted suicide. So people that are just joining in, Tamar is in the hospital for attempted suicide. Yep, that's Tamar is in the hospital for attempted suicide. So just to let y'all know, no TMZ haven't posted yet. Attempted suicide. Let me check the blog. She was at the hotel. Long story short, her boyfriend found her because she was taking some pills and drinking and found her unresponsive. And now the blasts are reported that she's conscious and she's on a 24-hour watch. Let me see. Give me a second. The super are not nice people. Let me see. Right. Give me a second. Let me check the shade room. And can't nobody tell me the shade room is sleep because y'all tried it if y'all think the shade room is sleep. The shade room have not even posts. Baby, shout out to the neighborhood talk. His staff be on it. No, okay, I do have producers out in the field. There's no updates yet. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Somebody sent me the video, so I'm gonna watch that later on. Baby, the neighborhood talk. Let me follow Sus, cause Sus be that woman look like she don't miss. Now I'm gonna see if she a black woman. Let me see if she black. Cause this sister don't be missing nothing. Where's she at? Let me see. Yes, that's D. Oh yeah, she black. Radio person, senior staff rep. She a senior staff rep. I'm following her. She a black woman. She be on it. That woman don't be missing a beat. You better not sneeze wrong, cause she gonna get it. She a senior staff writer at the Blast, and she's beautiful. I wish she was working at the Wiley Show. I got to give me some people to write on my site like that. Anywho, thank you all so very much. This is like breaking news. I'm very saddened by this because this is not easy, especially for the family. I'm definitely praying for their mother, praying for Mrs. Braxton. I'm definitely praying for her father, Mr. Braxton. I'm praying for Tamar, Taronda, Tony, Tracy, everybody. So, hope you were sent the entire video. There are some stuff like, so we definitely got to get that. But thank you for it. Let me see if they send me the whole video. How? Because they said they be sending chopped up video. Let me send this the whole video. Let me see. Oh, this only a chopped up version. It's not the whole video. It's not the whole video. Definitely need to awareness check for Nick Cannon. Thanks for the awareness. I'll be looking out for the story. Thank you all so very much. Listen, y'all, I'm burning the midnight oil because it look like you can't even sleep. So I am at the battle station right now. Let me see if somebody sent me this video. Let me check before I get off here, because, child, you just never know. Please, people, if you want to be notified when I go live, if anybody, do I got any mods in the house? I don't think I have any mods in the house. The whole video has been removed. They said the whole video has. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that, it was buffering. So I don't know what was going on. But we about to bring this video to a close. Thank you so much. Leave your comment, thumbs up the video. Thank you so much that's going on. And I will see y'all in the morning. Later on today to give y'all much updates on these stories. God bless you and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.